Hello. Okay, today I'm reviewing the BoboVR M2 Plus head strap. It's a Halo design head strap, which is why you don't have, see, there's nothing on top to sort of hold it down because it's basically using your forehead. You stick this on your forehead and this goes at the base of your skull, and so basically the strap holds your Quest in place by the pressure between the back of your neck and the front of your forehead. So you don't need something on top, and it also means that it relieves pressure from the top of your face. The first time I used a Halo strap was with PSVR, and I have to admit it was very, very comfortable. I shifted to Quest from PSVR because I liked it being wireless. With PSVR you always had the cable, and if you were going around and doing things in circles, sooner or later you're gonna trip on the cable or you're gonna snatch it with your hand. The Quest got rid of that problem and was easier to take on trips because you don't need to lug a PlayStation around. I ended up getting the deluxe audio strap for Quest 1, and when I first got my Quest 2 I got it with the Elite strap, which has had a very bad reputation because a lot of them just broke very quickly and quite easily apparently. But they did, you know, the ones that didn't break had the advantage of the extra battery and longer playing times, and they were a lot more comfortable than the default strap that comes with the Quest, which is maybe only really comfortable if you've got the right size head. But anyway, so I've been using the Elite strap for a while, for the last couple of years, and it hasn't broken like a lot of ones that I've seen online, but it did lately develop a small fracture on the side. And other than that, it started becoming lopsided, where one side was like the middle tightening thing was always onto a side. One side was more retracted than the other one. It was getting a bit wonky. But BoboVR were kind enough to send us this M2 Plus twin battery combo pack, which basically comes with the strap, which you'll notice, this is quite important. See here, you've got, this is where the batteries go, and they're magnetically attached, and you can hot swap them during play, which means that your playtime is essentially infinite. So here are the batteries that attach. With the twin battery pack, you get two of these batteries. You can push the battery here to see how much charge it has. I guess if you keep it down for 2 seconds, you can turn it off, but otherwise it's just on standby. So when I first got this strap, I tried to attach it to my Quest, and you see these things, these sort of, whatever you want to call them, they go into the arms of the Quest, the sidearm things. I didn't push them all the way in where, I don't know if you can see this, I didn't push them all the way in where the end of it sort of aligned with the end of the arm. I was a little meek when it came to pushing it. I didn't want to break anything, so I had it pushed maybe, it wasn't up until here, it was maybe up until here or something, and I put it on and I couldn't make it comfortable, and it was just wobbly, and the fit wasn't good, and it wasn't close enough to my eye. It wasn't good. And I checked a couple of videos online with the Bobo, their own videos. I realized I wasn't pushing this far enough. I was being a bit reluctant. So I did end up pushing it in up until, you know, the end of it met the end of the arm, and suddenly it became perfect. And here you go. What I got was the twin battery combo. So you get the M2 Plus strap, you get two of these batteries, and you get, I don't know if you can see it, this charger there. It's flat, it's very sleek, it's very slim. You could put it anywhere. It comes with a sticky pad so it doesn't move around when you pull off the batteries. The batteries attach with a very, I don't know if you, well, I'm not sure if this is range, but it attaches with a very satisfying click. Charges up, you can charge 2 at a time. You can reach for them while you're playing. And it's very cool because while you're playing, you can do this without taking your headset off. Absolutely perfect. I noticed that when Pete reviewed the GeekVR Halo strap, he was complaining that his only real complaint with it was basically that it was difficult to hot swap the batteries while you were in a game, while you were in session with the headset on. With the BoboVR, I have to say it's ridiculously easy. It snaps, like it just grabs it from you. The battery's strong enough that it sort of grabs it from you. So I don't know if you can notice that, but it grabs it from you, puts it in place, unmissable. Very easy. You could do it, well, you do it blindfolded essentially. You've got your VR on and you're not seeing what you're doing, but you just reach to the back of your head, you put it on, you're perfect, you're good to go. So it's very easy to hot swap these while you're playing. Sometimes I'll just grab it from where it is, from the charger next to me. Sometimes I'll just put one in my pocket and have it ready. They've done it so that the weight, the combined weight of the battery in the back of the strap is basically equal to the weight up front. So you end up with what is theoretically a perfectly balanced Quest on your head, VR headset. So it's actually pretty cool. Now, here, let me show you basically where it goes on. So here we go. You've got your strap. I'll tell you about these things eventually, but hold on. So there you go. You put it on, you tighten it. See, the strap keeps your Quest right in front of your eyes. You've got, it's touching, so you've got very good field of view. You're not losing any field of view. And like I said, these things, there you go. It's on. I don't need to look. I can swap them very easily without looking. Everything's fine. It's a very satisfying click, and it makes that little beep sound, and you're good to go. It's held on quite well. You can tighten it if you want, but I've not had any problems with it flying off or flipping off or anything. And like I said, with the extra weight here at the back, it feels quite balanced, and you don't really get stressed after playing. Your face doesn't have the infamous VR marks, and you don't get the reverse mohawk because there's nothing on top here. So that is pretty cool. Now, the strap, it has these little things, which I don't know how much, what they're actually, they're sort of, I guess, keeping it on top of your head or giving extra padding, but it's, you don't really feel these. Maybe if you've got a different shaped head, you might feel them, but I don't even feel them. And okay, when it comes to the back, you'll notice what I've done here is they give you two kinds of, these are Velcro-Attached, so you can just take them off and on. They've given you two of these, or they've given you four actually, because there's one that goes on top, one that goes on the bottom, and you've got basically two honeycomb patterned ones, and you've got two extra foamy ones. The pitch is that these ones provide a little more cushioning, and the honeycomb pattern basically provides a better grip, and it airs a little more because it's got all these gaps, so it's not quite a tight seal on the back of your neck, back of your head, which you might prefer one or the other. I ended up switching the bottom one with the honeycomb pattern because when I kept the smooth one, not the honeycomb, it was slipping a little. So I would find that it was slipping upwards. I guess I've got a slippery head, or this one is slippery. But when I put the honeycomb one on at the back, at the bottom, I'm good. I've got no issues. You may have noticed this little thing here. I just want to show you this has nothing to do with the Halo strap or the VR M2 Plus strap at all. This is something that I should be reviewing soon, which is a mic, so that you can record separate audio onto your computer directly while you're using your Quest. It's pretty cool. It has its pros and cons, so I'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, so not part of the strap. But generally speaking, these things are good. They're very comfortable. I've had no issues with them whatsoever. The build quality has been excellent, and none of it has felt sloppy or weak or anything like that. It's been absolutely fine. The tightening works well. It never felt like it was missing gears or cogs like what happened with the Elite strap. It's just perfectly comfortable, very adjustable, well made. Hot-swappable batteries are an absolute gift. The fact that you can click them on, very satisfying click, as I said. You can click them on while playing anything without looking, like I said, because the grip is just as strong and it pulls it just as well on the charger. So it's very easy to take one off the charger, replace one on top of the head, and basically put the other one back in. You don't need to be looking. As long as you know where your charger is, you're good to go. You can basically keep alternating charges. You could, in theory, play for as long as you want. So yeah, it's very comfortable. It works very well. Okay, pricing wise, if you get the whole thing, the double battery combo pack with the charger and the strap for the M2 Plus, the price is around, it's $99 on their official website, but you can get it from Amazon for around $89, I believe. We will have a link under this review, and yeah, we would get an affiliate commission if you do it, but it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it would be appreciated. And if you know us, we don't really recommend things unless we actually do like them. So in conclusion, yes, I would highly recommend this if you've got a Quest 2 and you are old and you're looking for a more comfortable fit. And the nice thing, I suppose, also about the BoboVR is that it's an expandable system. You don't need to get the full $89 double battery combo pack straight off. You don't need to do any of that. You can just, of course, if you buy incrementally, you're going to end up over the long run paying a little bit more, but if you wanted to save money at the start, you can just get the actual base strap. You can even get it without the battery attachment part. You can get the very basic strap. It'll go for much cheaper. I think it's like 30 or 39 bucks. And then you can add a battery if you want to. You can add another battery if you want to. I think they probably go for 20 or 30 bucks each. I'll add that information in the video or put it in the description. So you can basically grow the system if you don't want to go for the whole system in one shot. It's just great. I haven't taken it off since I've used it. I haven't tried to go back to the Elite strap because I don't want to. This is a perfectly comfortable system and it works really well. And again, the click is super satisfying while you're playing. One complaint, the one little thing about this that I think could have been better would have been to have some kind of a pass-through USB-C charging port here, maybe, because I know I am nitpicking, but right now, if I want to charge the Quest 2 itself while not playing, what I would have to do is I have to remove this USB and put in the charger here. So I don't like the fact that I have to remove this and put it back on every time I take it off a regular charger. I would have liked to be able to keep this in place, not worry about it at all, have a little USB-C port here at the back that would pass through, charge my Quest 2 while the two batteries are charging. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of demanding. That would have made it absolutely ideal. That would have made it like a 9.5 out of 10. But as it stands, again, I'm nitpicking. This is a minor issue. It's not a pain in the butt to just take, remove this to charge your Quest and then put it back on before you're ready to play. It's not a pain. I'm just saying it would have been better if we had a little USB-C here. And that's it. Great product, great build, beautiful hot swappable batteries. I think it's a pretty good deal at 89 bucks for two batteries, the charger and the strap. And like I said, you can start small and upgrade your system as you go along. All the parts are compatible with each other, easily upgradable. And that's it. BoboVR M2 Plus combo battery pack. So that's all I've got to say about it, really. If you're looking for a comfortable strap for your Quest 2, I think this is probably the best one on the market, at least from what I've seen. And even judging from Pete's review of the Geek VR, I think this is a little bit better. If you liked this review and if you thought it was useful, give us a like. If you like our channel, give us a subscribe. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day.